Seoul was everything I imagined, and so much more. For 6 incredible days, I explored its buzzing shopping streets and hidden corners where history and culture come alive. During the trip, something magical happened. I experienced snow for the first time in over 12 years. As if that wasn't enough, I got incredibly lucky and found myself at my first ever winter festival.
Expect more wet days in 2025 and more intense monsoon rains. Singapore is experiencing conditions that may get worse during a La Nina event, which could happen as early as this month and last all the way to April.
When you guys know that I'm inside here, you know that another travel video is about to drop.
Today we're flying with Asiana Airlines Airbus A350 to Incheon Airport. The excitement was building, but Mother Nature had other plans. Thanks to the monsoon season here in Singapore, our takeoff was delayed by an hour. Let me just say, the bibimbap on the flight was flavorful, hearty, and everything you want from a Korean dish. But here's the thing, it was midnight and my appetite wasn't exactly ready for a full meal. You know that feeling when your brain's like, oh yes, it's food, but your stomach's like, oh, let's chill, yeah? That was me throughout the whole overnight flight. But still, I managed a few bites and it was totally worth it, but I just wish that I had this bibimbap at the right time of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seoul Hwacheon International Airport.
Totally not cold.
Now, after arriving in the Myeongdong area, we made a quick pit stop at our hotel, hoping for an early check-in. However, early check-in came in with an extra charge of $70, so we decided to skip that option. Instead, we dropped off our baggage, shook off the jet lag, and set out to explore Namdaemun Market and the Seoul Station area until 3 p.m. With street food stalls, trendy shops, and the city's vibrant energy all around us, it turned out to be the perfect way to kick off our Seoul adventure.
Bienvenue, welcome. And then over here we have like a couple of like leftover snow that's like frozen up.
Hey Nigel.
On our way to clock 20,000 steps every day. And this is just the first 3 or 4,000 steps. This used to be a pebble foot pool and now it's empty with some leftover snow. Hello! We've just checked in into our hotel. It's already 3:30 p.m. right now, I guess. And the hotel that we'll be staying for our 6 days is called the L7 Myeongdong Hotel. And as you guys can see, it's pretty spacious, but the moment we open our luggage, that's gonna change. But we're staying on the 5th level, and I just want to show you guys the view from our room. And opposite, wow, we have a massage place on the 7th floor. Let's just show you guys. Alright, anyone wants a massage on the 7th floor? And this is the view from our room. We're staying on the 5th floor, and yeah. This hotel has a total of 21 floors, and too bad we got the 5th floor, but it's alright, I'm not gonna complain.
To ease into our first night in Seoul, we decided to keep things simple by exploring Dongdaemun Design Plaza and its surrounding area. The futuristic architecture and vibrant lights made it a great spot to wander around. But the real challenge of the night was crossing the Cheonggecheon stream. Now this wasn't just a normal crossing, as some of the stepping stones were already frozen.
Guys, you know when I was crossing this, there's like freaking ice forming on the sides, including this part as well.
Careful, watch your steps.
My main goal was to probably not slip and fall into the freezing stream.
Very mad because I can't find the jacket that I wanted. Somebody said that I could come here to Korea to find, and then we came here and then what, it's out of stock.
No, but they say got Hangwon's outlet about 18 more stocks.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go there because like there's a lot of things going on.
It was getting late by then, so we decided to stop by a food stall to grab some omuk, which is a Korean fish cake. The night was just really cold, and I desperately needed something warm to heat up my body. The steaming broth and soft savory fish cake were exactly what I needed. After finishing our quick snack, we continued our search for my jacket. Along the way, we made a stop at the statue of King Sejong in Gwanghwamun Square. The towering statue stood proudly illuminated against the night sky and a tribute to one of South Korea's greatest rulers. And yes, after all that searching, I finally managed to get my jacket. With our mission accomplished, we made our way back to the hotel where we had a late but satisfying dinner before calling it a night.
Alright, it's 9:40 p.m. right now here in Seoul, and we're about to have our late dinner. So I got this zero sugar Chulsong cider, and like this is the boneless fried chicken that we had, and some cup noodles to go along with it. Today we participated in a Kluk day tour which took us from Seoul to Hwacheon for us to attend the annual Sancheon or Winter Festival. Alright, let me just tell you guys, the bus ride from Seoul to Hwacheon took us nearly 2 hours, and I don't know if it's the cold weather or something, but every time when we got on the bus, like during such period of time like cold weather, I just knocked out cold. It's a miracle! Subscribe to my channel, please. Bye!
After arriving in Hwacheon, we kicked off our adventure with a taste of their famous grilled trout. And let me just tell you guys, it was absolutely delicious. Here's a fun fact though, these weren't just any ordinary fish. They were freshly caught by locals and visitors ice fishing on the frozen Hwacheon stream, a tradition that makes this festival so special. And the best part? We'll be trying ice fishing ourselves later in the day. So as we enjoyed the smoky, tender trout, we couldn't help but get excited for what was coming next.
Oh! So I'm literally walking on ice right now. We're here at the Hwacheon Winter Festival and today there's a lot of activities. There's a lot of activities, you can see people are ice skating, some are snow sledding, and the first activity right now we're heading to is trying out this snow slide. This one, if you guys can see. Oh my god! Did you hear that? As I was walking just now, you can hear the ice literally cracking beneath you. This is actually a frozen lake. So, just to let you guys know. So, snow sledding, probably the most interesting activity of the ice festival. It was my first time snow sledding and I was really nervous when I was just queuing up to get to the top part of the slope. I was already getting really nervous because I literally had like 101 things that could go wrong in my head. Throughout, I was just thinking like, oh, what if I collide into other people and stuff, which did happen. I don't know if I got it on footage or not. I was trying to record it on my Insta360 and I don't know whether I got anything or not. Yeah, I collided into someone and I remember like I hit the guy like at such a high speed. I got out from the inflatable tube or like that tire stuff where you sit in. I remember like I approached the guy, I was like, you good? You good? I was like, thumbs up, you good? Then he was like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh my, don't even get me started on the ice fishing part. I mean, yes, it was definitely a unique and memorable experience, something I've never done before and probably won't forget anytime soon. But here's the thing, I didn't catch a single fish, not even one. What made it even more painful was watching the staff literally pouring buckets of fishes into the river just a few meters in front of me.
What the hell?
Like, hello, right there. You'd think I at least catch one, but nope. The fishes clearly had other plans. Meanwhile, my sister, yeah, she casually caught one fish like it was no big deal. Let's just say, I'm happy for her. Really, I am.
A few moments later.
You should at least contribute one to the fish that you ate just now. You should at least contribute one to the fish you ate just now. Catch one, faster, ready.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Wow, this is not my fish. I'm just helping her to hold it.
Yes, my fish.
Oh, I had a couple of close calls, but at the end, like I think this part got entangled, so it's okay.
Eventually, I admitted defeat and gave up on the whole ice fishing thing. Those fishes just weren't feeling me that day, so I decided to switch things up and gave ice sledding a shot instead. Now, from afar it looked super easy and fun. Just sit, push and glide, right? Nope. It was a full-on arm workout. Steering and pushing myself around on the ice just took way more effort than I expected. I was just out there struggling like I was in a winter gym session. But honestly, still totally worth it. It was chaotic, fun, and a great way to warm up my body. As our time at the Hwacheon Ice Festival started to wind down, we spent our last hour slowly exploring the surrounding area, soaking in the festive atmosphere one last time. It was the perfect moment to pause and reflect on the whole experience, from grilled trout to failed fishing attempts to ice-lading chaos. Look, it wasn't perfect, but it was memorable in all the best ways. Now before we left, we made one final stop at the Choleong Bridge. And wow, the view from there was absolutely breathtaking.
This is one of the most ridiculous walkway to the world's largest ice sculpture museum.
Okay, so let me clarify something real quick. When I said it was a ridiculous walkway, I meant ridiculously bizarre in the most unexpected, hilarious way possible. To get there, we had to walk through these narrow alleyways lined with houses, and for a moment we were like, are we lost? It felt like we were going the wrong way until suddenly, bam! The entrance of the museum just appeared out of nowhere. Definitely not your average tourist path. I kid you not, but it was negative 18 degrees inside the ice sculpture museum. That's right, negative 18 degrees. As I was trying to get some footage of the incredible ice sculptures, my hands were literally going numb. I could barely hold the camera steady, and at one point I honestly thought I have to choose between filming or having my fingers.
first footprint.
For dinner, we are here at Myeongdong Kyoja, a Michelin-recognized restaurant that's famous for its handmade kalguksu. It's really delicious. So after dinner, we spent the rest of our night shopping along Myeongdong Street. It was the perfect way to wind down the day, and let me tell you, we definitely clocked in the steps. Well, it turns out we only hit about 11,000 steps, which honestly isn't that much when you think about it. We spent a good chunk of the day standing still during ice fishing, plus we had hours of bus travel getting to and from Hwacheon, so yeah, definitely not our most active day. Coming up, it's snowing!
So I wanted to go up there, but our shoes don't have the proper grip and it's pretty slippery, so we're trying to head down, and bad idea because it's really slippery. You guys, I just fell down just now. Like I was trying to climb down the stairs, and because there was so much ice on it, and I just slipped and fell.